There we go. How's that? Can you hear me and see me now? There we go. How's that? Can you hear me and see me now? Yeah, it looks like we're in California right now. It looks like in the Rancho Estates area. Um, so this must be outside of Los Angeles. How's that? Can you hear me and see me now? Yeah, it looks like we're in California right now. It looks like in the Rancho Estates area. Um, so this must be outside of Los Angeles. How's that? Can you hear me and see me now? Yeah, this is I believe this. Yeah, this has got to be outside of Los Angeles. No, this ain't the end of the chase yet. Nope. They got him boxed into the. No, they took off through the light. So I don't see any actually too many units even behind them. Their shit's got them lit up like a Christmas tree. I don't know how long this chase has been going on. I just um, happened to be flipping through the live channels and seen somebody else doing a live broadcast on it and went through and checked my notifications, and sure enough, this chase was happening live. They were currently live flying in a news helicopter out of California. Well, that didn't work. So I don't see what they're not really at a high speed. Um, the suspect is using their turn signals. I don't see any tires down yet. So if this chase has been going on for a while, there has been no police intervention in it yet. I mean, they still got the daytime light lit up on the suspect as they're going through the city streets there. We're in the city college area now. So we're driving down some residential neighborhoods now. So we might be looking for a place to do a foot bail, or maybe they're getting to their destination. I don't know yet. I don't see any patrol units behind them. Like I said, the suspect is still obeying traffic laws so far that I've seen. They're using their turn signals. They're not speeding, but it's supposed to be a kidnap suspect, if I remember right. If that's what the news feed says, it's police chasing a kidnapping suspect near Whittier. So this is near Whittier, California. Right now they're in the City College area of California. So if anybody's more familiar with that area than I am, can tell me where it's at in the chat. Let me know. I guess I probably could pull up. let's see. Pull up a web page. See if I can maybe figure out where it's at. Oh, that's my wife. Hold on. So it looks like Whittier is in between Los Angeles and Anaheim, or between Los Angeles and Santa Ana, if anybody's familiar with that area. But I still haven't seen any ground patrol units yet. I still haven't seen any cruisers. No California Highway Patrol, no city, no county. Oh, making a turn down another. Looks like a access road, side street. Like I said, at least they're courteous enough to be using their turn signals. They hit him with that sun flare camera or sun flare light, whatever they call it, spot beam, sun flare, spot beam, sun, nighttime sun, or whatever they call it. That thing lights up for a large area. For the suspect not to know they're above them, is kind of ridiculous in my opinion. So that was a police helicopter just flew underneath of us. So we've got news helicopters on the scene. We've got police helicopters on the scene. They're a few traffic laws they've been breaking. I mean, it's not been serious violations. So, but if they're a kidnapping suspect, then they're going to want to get this vehicle stopped in probably the most peaceful manner. That's probably why they're not showing any instant on top of him patrol vehicles. Well, we just went in a tunnel. That's at the airport, isn't it? So the helicopters will actually have to get permission to cross the path of the airport due to oncoming aircraft. Um, the police helicopter's probably already got clearance to cross the path of the airport, but the news helicopter probably has to wait for clearance. But once they get clearance, they'll be flying over the airport and keeping up with the suspect. Yeah, my internet speed tonight for some reason is not doing me well. Okay, I'll increase speed there now. Pop the 60s. I definitely had to find out what's going on my internet tomorrow. So now we're in the area of East Spring Street, Snowden Avenue, area called the Plaza. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure where this area is. All I know is it started in Whittier. I don't know if they're actually going in towards Los Angeles or away from Los Angeles, or if they're still in the Whittier area. I'm not even 100% sure. Kind of wishing the helicopter had their audio uh, going, but they don't have their audio going tonight. Again, last time I watched these guys, they didn't have their audio going either that time. So right now we're in the El Dorado Park area now. Um, Crossing over looks like one of the maybe I-5 or 605. I think that sign said it may have been the 605. So if that's the case, this might be still considered North Whittier. El Dorado Park Estates. Yeah, I don't see a designation on the map that I'm looking at of where El Dorado Estates might be. Okay, so they're down by the coast, um, Long Beach area on 605 North. So it looks like they went south, and then they turn south from the Whittier area, and then they turn around. They're going back north towards the Whittier area, if I'm reading my map correctly. Sorry, I needed to finish that cigarette. Grandma, talk to me. What's going on with you tonight? Anybody watching my stream? Is there anybody in there? Wow, it is hopping and skipping and lagging and jumping, and I wouldn't be watching my screen either. Ooh, this is awful. But we're still going northbound on the 605 by exit 5B down in Norwalk Park area. So they're still going north. Chase is still going on. It's just for some reason my live stream is lagging. Going northbound on the 605 by exit 5B down in Norwalk Park area. So they're still going north. Chase is still going on. There are no ground units in the immediate vicinity that they have shown. There is a police helicopter. There are news helicopters in the area that are streaming. There are no ground units in the immediate vicinity that they have shown. There is a police helicopter. There are news helicopters in the area. So they're now increasing speed now. I mean, up to from 45, 35 miles an hour on the side streets, up to 70 mile an hour now on the interstate. So they haven't been breaking incredible speeds. It's not a high speed pursuit by any means. It's just a pursuit of a vehicle. It's have a kidnapping suspect maybe inside, possible kidnapping suspect. Like I said, they started out in Whittier, California. Well, I tell you one thing, that spotlight lights everything up on that roadway. Oops, sorry about that. That spotlight is definitely strong about lighting up that roadway. Oh, we're getting up to 80s. So I mean, it's still. Oh, we're getting. Nope. Thought they were going to get off there for a minute. Now they decided to get back on. Well, they are going to get off. I don't even think they can make up their mind now what they want to do. Wow, I cannot believe how bad this is clipping. And it's not like I don't even have a bunch of stuff open to be causing the internet slow down. Oh, we finally have a ground unit on the scene. And now they're on the 105 West, so they're on the 105 freeway now. And now the suspect actually acts like they're evading the police now. So now it's becoming an active evasion and fleeing. So we got still on the 105, now going eastbound, the carpool lane. I don't know. They haven't said how many suspects are in the vehicle. There's been no word from the chopper whatsoever, so I'm not even sure. Let me see if I can. figure something else out. If we have any suspect information. Uh, Suspect has stopped. Yeah. Okay, the suspect is tied up in traffic currently right now. There was a ground unit behind him a minute ago. Um, I don't know. Is what I say. Get the idiot slapped. So we currently still don't have any additional information that I can find yet. Oh my. So we're in the Compton area on the 710 South Freeway now. Hmm. My live comments isn't working for some reason. Don't do this to me. There we go. That's better. At least that's working right. So we just did another U-turn. I don't know if he knows where he's going or if he just wasting time. I don't get it. Yes, Kathy, we's got a run. This is live out of California. It's 710 North Freeway right now. How are you doing tonight, Kathy? Well, law enforcement is now backed off a bit again. Oh, I'd be doing a lot better if my internet wasn't crappy tonight. This is killing me trying to do a live stream with this crappy internet. So it sounds like what I heard on another channel is that the police are hanging back, keeping an eye on him with the police helicopter and the news helicopters, and that they're possibly waiting for him to run out of fuel. But I don't know how long this chase has been going on. Like I said, I picked up the chasing while it was already going on, so it hasn't ended yet. So, Kathy, ever since we had this cold weather come in past 2 days, it's really been acting stupid.
We understand the pursuit started in Laguna Beach and then has moved up into the Orange County area. Okay, we're in a situation here where Skyfox is. Okay, it's possible that we lost the car.
Oh no, they didn't lose him, did they? Oh, LA is getting famous for losing chases. Yep, sure enough, we lost that feed. Let's see if we can find another feed. Oh, let's see. Who's got something going on? Let's just refresh the page, see if we got. Well, well, oh, I hate to show somebody else's screen. Let's try this one.
Could they just be waiting for this vehicle to run out of fuel?
This
That's
stream
quite
right
possible.
now is
Could they just be waiting for this vehicle to just
police
pull
chasing
over? That's
us.
quite possible too. But a
So
very
let's see
dangerous situation.
figure out
If
what's
indeed
going
there's a
on.
child inside this vehicle, uh, the speeds and the near misses that we have
So
seen now for the
this
better part of
narrator's
about
saying
2
that there's
hours
possibly a child in the
definitely
vehicle.
doesn't bode
That's
well
the
for the
first time I've
people
heard
inside
that.
this vehicle, especially that child. So we just hope that this comes to a peaceful end, a calm end, uh, where if indeed there is a child inside that vehicle, that no one is injured.
Wow.
And we've tried to see inside that front windshield, and there's just not enough light to actually see inside there just yet.
Let's put this down there. Let's
So
see
we're
what's
now
going on.
transitioned to the
Still,
northbound 605 approaching Firestone.
so
Still at about 65, 70 miles per hour.
northbound is 605. We're doing approximately 60 miles an hour, 63, 64 miles an
And we
hour.
were talking about the fact that this was a small little, compact vehicle, a two-seater, and the fact that, who knows how much fuel, how much gas this vehicle has. I mean, it's a smaller vehicle. It may be a very
That's a compact vehicle
fuel
with 2 seats.
economic vehicle, if you will, and may get just absolute great gas mileage. We just don't know, but
I wonder what
definitely,
kind of vehicle it actually is.
since this kidnapping suspect, since this all originated, apparently in Laguna Beach,
So, yeah,
we
apparently
just
it
don't
started off
know
in
how
Laguna
much
Beach.
fuel this vehicle has and whether or not they started out with a fuel tank of gas or a half a tank. But we will see. We continue to follow it here
So we'll see what happens.
on the 605 freeway. Now picking up
We'll keep
speeds, 80,
following this
85
stream
miles per
for a
hour.
while.
And let's see what the impetus is. There you go, right there. That CHP
There we
patrol
go. We
vehicle
finally got a
has started,
CHP on scene now.
has lit up, and now we got two patrol vehicles closing in on this vehicle, and that has prompted the driver to start to accelerate now. 85 miles per hour on the 605 freeway.
He got up on the suspect, then he backed off of the suspect. So I don't know if he was just reminding them that they were still there or what they were doing.
So we're hearing scanner traffic that at some point they're going to attempt a spike. We don't know where that's going to happen, when that's going to happen, so you will probably be watching that real time here, just like us, as they see the deployment of that spike strip. And they are radioing ahead to other divisions to try and get that spike strip deployed
I know it's not
in
working.
a place
Well,
where
that's
they
not
think this
working at
vehicle is
least.
going to be. So you just saw a juke right there, trying to juke the officers into thinking they were going to get off the freeway. They stayed on the freeway.
Oh
It's a pretty common
no.
tactic amongst people that are trying to
Faked them out, huh?
elude police or law enforcement capture. Of course, CHP not falling for that. This isn't their first rodeo, so they're staying right on the heels of this vehicle as they weave their way through traffic
Let's see if we can get another head slapper in there.
here on the 605 freeway, just passing Washington, I believe.
Oh, what the heck? Let me see.
So we are
Nope,
approaching
not
the
working.
Whittier area or in the Whittier area right now. Not sure if Whittier police is going to re-engage. Maybe exiting right now. See, getting off the freeway at Whittier Boulevard. Got a little bit of traffic right here as they squeeze through
Come
past
up
all
in
this
another
traffic.
traffic light. They're just
So they
squeezing
exited the
through.
605 at Whittier. Let's see which direction
Just
they go.
squeezing through
So
again.
it's going to be a right-hand turn onto Whittier Boulevard.
So back on the Whittier Boulevard, Whittier, California.
And they're going eastbound now on Whittier. And again, absolutely no plan whatsoever this driver has, no real discernible direction of travel, just going in circles, getting on the freeway, back off the freeway, and then back on the freeway again. And remember, this originated in Orange County, so it's quite possible they have absolutely no idea what city they're in or know any of the streets. They're just trying to elude capture right now. Of course, doing it in a very dangerous way. So in a residential area right now in Whittier. Now making a left-hand turn, looks like on Glen Cannon Drive.
Looks like they might be looking for a place to bail out of their car. But I don't know.
Another left-hand turn.
Turn down some
Looks like
dark,
Rincon Drive. And no officers
residential
behind.
streets.
You can see the airship up above. They still have that night sun on this vehicle right now.
Night
So,
sun. That's what I was trying to remember
when you're
earlier, what they
talking
call
about
it.
an air
Night
asset
sun.
that has the night sun and is directly overhead, there's just really not very many opportunities for someone that they're pursuing to get away. Now pulling over to the curb on Glengarry
Oh, are we
Avenue in
gonna...
Whittier, dark blacking out. Doors open, out of the vehicle. Looks like a male subject carrying a bag. Come back over the other way. I think okay. It looks like there's
Yeah,
somebody
look like
on the
two
passenger
subjects,
side.
one on the passenger side, one on the driver's side. Driver's side got out, looked like
I
a male
don't
carrying a
see
black
anyone else
trash
getting
bag.
out. We're going to try and get past this building.
I think you should have zoomed out already there, buddy. There they go.
Okay. Okay, on foot. Foot bailing.
Yeah, foot bail.
Both running at the same time into a building here right at the corner of Glengarry and C Drive. And what is this? Some sort of commercial building. And this might be it right here because the Aero Bureau is right overhead. And unless they know this building or have access into this building, there's just absolutely
Yeah, they went
no
in that
way.
doorway
Okay, so
right
they
there,
do have access,
and they
an
went
open
in the
door.
building.
There's
So
an open door on
somebody
this
either
building,
left
so
the
it
door
looks like they
open
get
or
access
somehow they got
through
access
that
to the
open
building.
door right there. And so that is going to create a situation where now all officers have to do is come in, set up a perimeter to prevent those individuals from escaping. We saw two people run from the vehicle. We could not tell the age or sex of the other individual, that the driver was very clearly a male subject wearing light green colored jacket and carrying a backpack of some type. And it looks like these individuals are pointing to police in a different direction here. Let's see here. Pull out of the shot here a little bit as they close in on the area and try and search for these individuals that bolted from that vehicle. And so you have people coming out of this commercial building here who very clearly probably work there or at least belong there, who are now trying to point out to law enforcement where these individuals might be on the premises.
That seems fishy. Kind of suspicious to me.
So this is the parking lot of the Travel Inn Motel at the corner of Glengarry and C Drive.
Oh, it's the back door of the Travel Inn Lodge. So how much you
Well,
want to bet they actually have rooms there, and they have
and
just
I don't
now
see it.
snuck into that
There was
motel
some
and
patrol
went into a
vehicles in the
room?
area. I don't see them now. And this looks like they're to the east. Okay.
Oh, did they catch him in a different area? They might have actually got him in a different area. Okay.
So it looks like we might have a suspect in custody. We're trying to get around here and see. So it looks like we have a suspect in custody here.
They have somebody in custody. Well, I don't remember what the two people looked like when they jumped out of the car and ran.
So there were two people who ran from the vehicle. It looks like at least they have one person right now in handcuffs. As they walk this into, this is the male suspect or the male subject that they're walking over to this Whittier patrol vehicle right now, but we did not see the second suspect. There were two individuals who actually ran from the vehicle. And
Yeah, they
so
caught.
far we have not
Looked like
seen the
one big
second
one
subject
one
that bolted
suspect
from
in
that
custody
vehicle.
out of the vehicle, and they're still looking for the second suspect that I believe was the one that bailed out of the driver's side. So, well, I think that is it. Nope, maybe a little bit more. Just lost
So
signal from that.
they've got the male driver of this pursuit vehicle in the back of this police car right now, and as I pull out of the shot here, it's not clear whether or not they have the other individual, and I'm hearing now they have both in custody.
Okay, so they have both of them in custody now. Sounds like they have both suspects in custody now.
So we're hearing radio traffic that both are in custody. Again, this all started in Laguna Beach, probably a little better than 2 hours ago, as a reported possible kidnapping. And what we were hearing was it was a possible kidnapping subject with possibly the kidnapped victim, a child, a juvenile, in the vehicle as well. And so the vehicle left the Orange County area with CHP in tow. Behind it, it came into the LA County area, traversing a number of different freeways. It was on the 605, it was on the 5, it was on the 105, the 710, on the surface streets, on a number of different communities, and then finally getting off the freeway and ending up right here on Glengarry and Whittier Boulevard here in the Whittier area. And we understand now we have two individuals in custody right now, the driver of the pursuit vehicle and quite possibly the child. It's unclear exactly whether or not
So it
it
sounds
was
like they
indeed a
have
child
the
or another
driver
perpetrator or perhaps another kidnapper,
and a
because we saw both
child.
individuals run from the vehicle. So we just don't know the situation.
But
Of course,
they
we will effort
do
to
have
try and
two
find out
people
all the
in
information
custody.
that we possibly can and bring you all of that information on the Channel 4 News tonight. And if you'll just stand by, I'm going to see what the assignment desk would like for us to do. What's that? Okay.
Okay, well, it seems as if they've got the suspects in custody. They'll be releasing more information in the news reports. So tonight in California, so hopefully we might find out a little bit more tonight off the news in California. So, all right, guys, appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you chat. Appreciate you liking and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you get all notifications.